Lily, a bright 11-year-old girl, loved to read books and solve puzzles. She lived in a quiet suburban neighborhood with her parents. Her father, a software engineer, worked from home, and her mother was a teacher at the local high school. Though Lily loved her parents, she often felt lonely. She spent a lot of time alone after school, as her parents were usually busy with work. She longed for more time with them, but she understood they had to work hard to provide for their family. One evening, after returning from school, Lily told her mother, "Mom, I don't like being alone at home. It feels so quiet." Her mother, smiling gently, replied, "I know, sweetie, but we're doing this so you can have everything you need. We love you, and we'll always be here when we can." Lily nodded, understanding, but still wished she could have more time with her parents. That night, her mother suggested a solution. "Lily, how about this? Your Aunt Clara can come over and spend some time with you while we finish our work. She's always happy to see you." Aunt Clara was Lily's mother's younger sister. She was kind, funny, and always brought interesting stories and little gifts for Lily whenever she visited. Lily was excited to spend time with her aunt. The next day, Aunt Clara arrived at their house with a big smile. "Hey Lily, I brought you some new books," she said, handing her a stack of adventure novels. Lily's face lit up. "Thanks, Aunt Clara. You always know what I like." From then on, Aunt Clara visited every afternoon after school. She would bring fun activities, tell stories, and even bake cookies with Lily. It was nice to have someone around, and Lily began looking forward to her afternoons with Aunt Clara. One day, while they were in the living room playing a board game, Aunt Clara handed Lily a small, old-fashioned key. "Lily, I found this in an antique shop," she said, "and I thought it would be a fun mystery for you to solve. This key opens a very special chest. I'd like you to find the chest and unlock it." Lily's curiosity piqued, and she eagerly agreed. "Where do I find it?" Aunt Clara smiled mysteriously. "You'll know when the time is right." Lily spent the next few days searching the house for the chest. She checked every drawer, every closet, and even under the beds, but there was no sign of it. She felt both excited and frustrated. What if Aunt Clara was just teasing her? Finally, one day while cleaning in the attic, Lily found a dusty old chest hidden in a corner. Her heart raced as she inserted the key into the lock. It turned with a soft click. Inside the chest, Lily found old photographs, letters, and a diary. The diary was filled with stories about her ancestors, written by her great-grandmother. As Lily flipped through the pages, she discovered stories of bravery, family secrets, and the rich history of her family. She felt a deep connection to the past, as though the key had unlocked not just a chest, but a whole world of memories. The next afternoon, Aunt Clara came over again, and Lily eagerly showed her the chest and the diary. "Aunt Clara, I found it! The chest and everything you said were in it." Aunt Clara smiled warmly. "I'm glad you found it, Lily. There's something special about discovering your family's history. It teaches us where we come from and who we are." Lily felt proud to have unlocked the secrets of the chest, and she knew that her family's history would always be a part of her. But as the days passed, Lily started to feel a little uneasy. Something about Aunt Clara's behavior was starting to feel different. She noticed that her aunt often tried to be very close to her, and sometimes made comments that made Lily feel uncomfortable. One evening, after an awkward conversation, Lily decided she needed to talk to someone. The next day at school, her teacher, Mrs. Adams, noticed that Lily was acting distant and quiet. Mrs. Adams gently asked, "Lily, is everything okay?" Lily hesitated for a moment, then spoke softly. "I don't know, Mrs. Adams. My Aunt Clara has been acting a little strange lately, and it makes me feel uncomfortable." Mrs. Adams took a deep breath, her face serious but kind. "Lily, I'm so proud of you for telling me. If anyone is making you feel uncomfortable, you need to tell an adult you trust. It's important to speak up, okay?" Lily nodded, feeling a weight lift off her shoulders. Mrs. Adams immediately called Lily's parents, and they arranged a meeting to discuss what had been happening. Lily's mother and father were shocked, but relieved that Lily had spoken up. They promised her they would take care of everything. Later that day, Lily's parents spoke to Aunt Clara. It turned out that Aunt Clara had been going through some personal struggles, but her actions were unacceptable. She apologized to Lily, and her parents made sure she understood the importance of setting boundaries and respecting others' feelings. Lily's parents decided to be more present in her life, making sure she never felt alone or uncomfortable again. They also arranged for Lily to speak to a counselor to help her process everything that had happened. As time went by, Lily's confidence grew, and she began to enjoy her afternoons again, but this time with the assurance that her family would always be there for her. She continued to explore the stories in her great-grandmother's diary, but now she also learned the most important lesson of all, that her voice mattered, and that she had the power to stand up for herself. A few months later at school, Lily went up to Mrs. Adams. "Thank you for helping me, Mrs. Adams," she said with a warm smile. "You did the right thing, Lily," Mrs. Adams replied. "You're very brave. And remember, there's always someone who will listen and support you." Lily felt proud of herself. She had unlocked not just a chest of family history, but also the strength to protect herself and speak out when something didn't feel right. She had learned the value of trusting her instincts and the power of speaking up when it mattered most.